talk about it, us talk. Let's talk about it, us talk. Let's talk about it, us talk.
Siku episode 14 Asicoce Na Prince Vilakazi. Mangabe kusiqephu sakho sokuqala lesi, okay. Press a follow. Angathi ukuthi siyaphi ngale format leli sihamba ngayo namuhla lena because mangakukhumbula kahle kokuqala sibe na name search beyikhuluma ngokuthi inika ama artist interview through ngathi ma magazine let's say so, but besingakasho ukuthi maybe Asicoce Na Prince Vilakazi to focusa ku print. Then from lapho sibe na Thabiso Lima wenda i-newspaper digitally ne magazine. So mangabe umntwana lomncane ufuna ukubhala i-article uyakuthabisa. Today mangabe ul-artist awukase waba ne-bio le professional, kubalekile ke ukuthi ulalele le interview le, then after utocontactana nalomuntu ongivakashele lana. But lokhu ngicaka ukuthi naye ul-artist and I wish angingatholi story lesifanayo ne same ku message ukuthi angitshele ukuthi mhlambe naye ubona opportunity bekude labamendela lokhu babese bamendela. Yes, C3 la studio, so ngiyethemba ukuthi ngisafe because lamagama akhe ongeke kudena leli one leli safe lento ngiphephisa host. Angikwamukele kwaSicoce Na Prince Vilakazi.
Where how's it, my man?
I'm good. You are a businessman, artist, then musician. Yini mhlambe le ngekho la lengakakubali kwendako?
Brand design.
Yeah.
And artist management.
I love the gama lethu brand design. Ngithi mangibuka ibio yakho ne lo designing ngiyongikhiphela ubrand ngafaka ku music design mina nathi okay. That might music design ikhuluma ngani. Then asikhuluma ngale brand design. What do you do mawuthi you brand design?
Clothing.
Oh.
Yeah. We have like in-house brands. Like I have my own brand, and even like within the movement that we're doing, other artists have their own brands. So it's not just my brand, it's also other artists who are also venturing in this brand designing, you know.
La kungikhomba ukuthi ijourney yakho ku music iqale 2014 and angifuni kuyibelieve because lama artists lo mention lapha my legend. So uqale vele ku recorder lapho by that time kumbe awukaqala lapho.
You know what happened? First recording was at Bra, and it was Shibili Baba's song.
Okay, asende so. Ngethaswa ngisingeke lento ngifuna ukuyivumela. My legend kakhulu angeke asithi mawudlala ibhola ne. Uyabona lama yes banokubathatha abafana mabagood. Like ukuthi bathi ma under 12 nani. But bakususe wena ul under 15 but no. Wena uthingeka vele letulu kulabantu abadala. And uma ufike uscore le, so that's why ngithi angifuni ukuthi siye lapho. Nika i-background yemuntu ongakwadi mhlambe ukuthi ngiba 9 hosts way from then sitokhona kufika la ngisaba khona ukuthi sifike khona ngoba singaqala la angekulu.
So basically 9 hosts is like a boy that fell in love with music at a young age. Yeah. So because of the lack of opportunities, I had to do things at home from my speakers and laptop. Yeah. So as soon as I made rough sound, I then took it out to the people that were booming at the time, and my Legend 8, the ones you mentioned, and they were like some sort of, they had the potential, and they've been guiding me since day one up to today.
Ube ngijesu la ku music ndokuchazela ukuthi njani because Jesu ufike wangena ku Christian kufike yena kwaba ne Christian into understand.
Yeah.
So ngiza ngathi mina ngine problem mawashothi masingathi i-background yakho wena ufike etu kwebantu laba right nendo ngisho ufike wahamba kahle.
Yes sir.
Awunama ups and downs. Eligama lasendlini ungibani ukhule njani?
Andile gift cause mntana kagogo. You know, raised the right way, old school, you know, can't teach your old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
Yes sir.
They say it's nothing new.
So I mean, dog, I have a mentality of a student, and like I'm always willing to learn and to make new ventures or to venture in something new. So that spirit has kept me going even with the music.
The relationship yakho ne Durek biyaphi?
Raising for the flag for the Durek boys worldwide, dog, you know.
Because in umuntu khula ngicabanga South Africa lo famous ke ngespeed nelithawula lakhe ngaphandle. But since ngicale kwati ne like ngibe happy like mangisi like lesa le bias ngibona nema pictures okay uyake uyikhiphe but vele idurek even nanyalo ugqoke isigqoko mara maybe mangathi skip
Durag gotta protect the crowd, dog. You know, gotta protect the crowd, dog.
So ibiya le durek iqale njani wena unala maningi akusiki ukuthi mhlambe
culture, dog. You know the trap culture, we thugging in the streets every day. Gotta be strapped up. You gotta protect your crowd. You know, always have that unique element from everyone else. Yeah, and be able to be consistent and carry it out.
Taxi mhlambe ukuthi into le tayilikile ngalala sikhona khona yes hip hop yaphila lapha bathone yini le kwende ukuthi mhlambe ungasab because nyalo vele ibrandile le durek it's okay noma wahamba like nami sengijwayela kusiyi ukuthi into le stokubuta ukuthi kusemfethu wena sibani now so yini into le kwende ukuthi okay angisebenzise le durek maybe into ngispanene.
Okay. So you see, growing up, I always had a challenge of fitting in, yabo.
Yeah.
So, but then I had a journey in Asicoce, yabo. So after I got there, I suffered a psychotic disorder. So when I came back, I had to like restart from scratch and really build 9 holes from scratch. That was when the bag happened last year. So the bag was like the first project after like I lost it, and the direct thing was like, you know, it was always something that I wished, and I thought it was far from my reach. And as soon as I got my first Durek, a lot of kids, we turn up. Okay. So hooked a lot of kids up. Yeah. So it's like always wanting to try out something new and not be afraid of what anyone else is gonna say. Try to inspire others just like me.
Yini into le kwende wangena ku music because bekuningi lebesingakwenda la lokushini besingadlala ibhola naniphathwayo wena okay awuthi ngithathe le ndlela ye music le and through hip hop.
You see, the first time I started listening to Jay Speeder, that guy, all I could hear in his songs was pain, and I received healing through his pain.
Sure.
So I listened, and then I fell in love, and then I wanted to do, and then I started doing, and first time I started, then it happened. So, you know, just being inspired by the people around you, man.
Yeah. So, Kalang Jay,
dog.
So, this is before uhlangana laba legend lesikhuluma ngawo.
You see, the legend bengisabavile ngikade ba exist, but then Jay was someone that I had like a direct link to. Bengikhona kuhlangana naye ngihamba ngestudio sakhe ngimove hear him yabo. He was someone like close, raising the flag for Tina like higher. So as much as I saw Lil Wayne na Jay na so yeah, everyone had an important role to play basically.
Ngichamke emva kwakho I think last week Saturday la bojayiva la ngaphandle. Then ukhuluma nge-blank page. So ngifuna ukuva ukuthi music kwakho uqale kubeva nini lapha bathoni bobani uqale kubeva because Jay mncane kwe blank page.
Ukhumbule bengicula ingoma music in a box yapra music in a box, so blank page nayo obviously was associated with music in a box through pra mara the day when asihlangana it was music in a box ukhumbule grandpa dance. Yeah. So
ngifuna kuva ukuthi uqale nini kubabona before like ungena ngoba makhuluma ngale ngoma leyo mhlambe bosengeni na music
record. You know what happened? During the time mashita sashisa ne, that was the time mina ngihleli ngibuka ngifunza, so I was inside like I got myself to remember ngene ngashibile baba through his song, and after recording that one song I was the student of music in the box ngahlala. I watched everyone from Larry to Givi to all of them. If I was the chick for ngibani ngambe lu Fero now bafika benindo yawo ngababona bonke all of them. I'm not sure even some of them remember me, but I remember all of them. So when Pra gave me the chance, yabo, gotta do it, gotta raise the flag, because I know the roots. Like Kala called music in the box. So book grandpa dance, we always, you know, dance to that.
No buta bandu like good okay, but inspiring muban, but like ubabalile le back inspire ko ene kubuka umuntu maybe wathi music wakho nem. There's no different, there's no different like music ubexile ku Jay Speeder makhuluma ngetinto tabo healing nanani. Ngiyachaza even okay asikhulume ngaye Jay Speeder, I don't think ngabe bengekho Jay Speeder ngabe ngiya understand ukuthi yini MC kumbe yini musician.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, labona. Sishaya me too movement. So kulabantu lokhulume ngabo like from MT, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Java. to release now Jay Peter my musician now understand so ne music kwakho lo wendako unjalo but lenye into le ngafuna nibe grateful for yona nineleni la South Africa kuthi umusic niyakhona ukuthola inspiration international but niba nalama sounds ethu la khona la South Africa lokwendele ukuthi nyalo yakhona kujumpa tu kwepiano la labete bona ngale but niyakhona kuyenda i-trap yini lekwende uthi wena ufuna ukuchubeka ngale direction le into ngilama outlaw lesicetha kwabala.
Yeah, you see, when these guys came up, I saw a lot of change in the world. And I saw how, like, everyone was fighting for their freedom to be stars.
Yes.
So, you know, when you see these guys, and like most of these guys were underrated
Yeah.
during the time they started. So it was a challenge for them to also be accepted.
Sure.
So I guess that thing sort of like connected me to them.
Yini maye into le engakathuzi ukuthi awusichubeke la ngiyostika because njengoba nikhuluma iqiniso kahle kahle nami MT I think ku top 5 yami yasemzansi angeke ngimshiye kwebantu lengibathandayo understand nikhuluma iqiniso music lokuthi nyalo music wenu ya related kwebantu labazali ngifuna kuya tu kwema commercial side akuzange ukuthuza wena ukuthi hey ingoma lethi phophako ngilethi khuluma mhlambe idodi lethibheke eceleni nani so angeke bangithanze mina yini wena ukuthi okay asisitike la kuleli qiniso nalabantu labo.
Yeah, I wanna every recording session that I've had ngizamela ukuthi ngikhulume ngakweqiniso.
Yeah.
And then the reaction that I get from the people that I'm working with is the one that I expect to get from the people out there because I'm giving them healing and it's up to them if they want it or not. So despite how the industry is designed and how the industry works, if you've made a good song and a song for the people and the people like it, nothing can stop that.
Okay.
So it's always been relevant though.
Wakho music uyakunceda wena o ukukunceda masephumile because ngalendlela siyi receive ngayo ngikube kusele ngathi okay lalamanye ama track ngawavila ngibona ukuthi ikune track unless ngidowathola kahle le ngabitha ibenithini game I understand. So ngifuna kuva ukuthi like la kuwe as an artist or as a musician ikwendani because kubantu iyabanceda sama ukhulume ngawa Jay Peter ukhili uyambona le sengifuna kuva kuwe ukuthi wakho ukwendani wena personal because thina labanye ngendlela si receive ngayo uyasinceda nani sometimes asing nema therapist ku music even nami like Asicoce Na Prince Vilakazi I don't need like therapist mangifika ngikhuluma nani so ngifuna kuva wena personal ukuthi ukwendani ku.
Hey, so my music it brings me up when I'm down. So during my highs and my lows, I always play my music like to carry me and remind me of my struggle and where I'm coming from and who I am, and what I stand for.
Yeah.
So like the message that it's like most of the time when I do a song, I'm being prophetic because later on things happen that are correlating to the song.
Yeah.
I understand. So it's like something has to happen and then magic happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asiye kulabantu laba inspired because okay gaming lela Kanye West ngalithatha kakhulu side because I'm a fan of Kanye not ku music kuphela in everything like and umakhuluma nge-prophetic side tinyendi into leta khuluma ngeKanye West sambuka and especially ukhumbule ukuthi media that's why ngithi mina like I wish ukuthi ma platform la so singawa support or like la sebenza khona kuma community rate kube nale tinto sithi mathi letha kuthi noma ngavela after 5 years mara bakhulume ukuthi hey that layer ike yakhuluma bazama ukuzibala into letho so asicale ngaKanye West icala ngiphi role lekayidlalile kuwe.
So the thing that makes Kanye West separate from everyone else is his mental issues because I also have mental issues. So you know, seeing a guy like that who has had breakdowns so many times and he has came out of them. So when something like that or something similar to you attack you, you need to now start to pay attention to the ones who are going through what you are going through. So aside from just the music making, he's a legend. He's a genius in all ways and he fights for freedom, for everyone's freedom for everyone not to be apologetic for how they feel. You know, and that's the one thing that I've been preaching and that's the one thing I want to install in the people that are looking up to me.
Okay, ndo khuluma side la West then story ngala ku utonginika ngifuna kuya kulenza we mental issue. My problem is njengoba ngisebenzise yena name kumuntu loto rescue like asiye kule example ya Jesu ukuthi Jesu why mhlambe bafuna kumbulala because utekto onceda abantu so sithi une mental issue because the media le ngafuna khipe leliciniso kusi ngiyo lesitshela ukuthi une mental issue kumbe unale mental issue, that's why la ngifuna kuya khona. Yes, makane mental issue khumbula ukuthi everything lebayendile la kithi I depositiwe like from slavery nan. So le mental lesinayo la phakathi ngilesifuna ukukhipha ngile freedom lesifuna. So ngifuna siya lapho ukuthi sine mental issue because basishela ukuthi une mental issue ngoba tonke letinto lekakhulumako tilona ti like tiliciniso and whatever masine mental issue la ma frustration akakaso wakhipha I frustration ukuthi ulwane mun frustration yaletinto lesingatiboni sinekazama ukusibonisa tona. So simjudge base ukuthi bathi une mental issue kumbe ikhona lesi siyilona ngila ngifuna siye khona.
They say he's crazy. I wouldn't call him crazy, you know, but in a way, in a way, but in a way, all geniuses are crazy because they do abnormal things, you know, and they think in an abnormal way, and they have an opinion about almost everything. That's how I am, dog. Like I can even cry, stand on a chair and scream for the truth, just because, like, I understand like where I'm coming from and like my experiences give me the strength, so I cannot go back on what I know. Like even Kanye, when they say he's crazy or he's got mental issues, I would say that, you know, he gets wild thoughts and he gets super exaggerated, and he gets like, you know, he gets excited and you can't stop him and you have to contain him somehow, you see, just to get him in order, because you don't know what happens in the house. We only see what happens in the TV screens. You see?
Ngisho ukuthi mina nami ngilesithombe leli basiletha like lakithi ukuthi okay egcineni siya ngalo ukuthi ngiyona indlela lesiswisana ngayo, then asiye kuWayne.
Greatest alive, dog. You know that guy. Every time I want to have an example of what being great means, I just go to him. I just look at his way. You know, so he has done everything it takes. His work ethic, you know, his drive, you know, his passion, you know, everything. And his story from where he started, you know, he makes you understand a lot of things. And through his story, we are going to be protected from these labels and who we can trust with our music. You know, there's a lot of things that you learn from these guys, you know.
They recross angifuni kuya kuyo ngoba sabanga ndositshela ngale tipoko le ngafuni ngakuphepha la. Why mhlambe uthi inspire ngirecross?
You know, that guy taught me the lavish lifestyle. He taught me how to be sophisticated, even the way I pronounce my words, even the way I finesse a song, you know, just sophistication, you know, class. Yeah.
Okay, ngicona ukukhuluma ngale tipoko. Laba la khaya ngicabanga kuyacaca bonke angeke mhlawumbe lekusiye nani. Then ufika kanjani ku stage sokuthi ufuna ku manager ma artist, because nawe ul artist ufuna uti manager or ufuna uthole nawe manager yakho? Why you decide ukuthi okay fanele ngibe manager?
So after having several managers and understanding what managing a person is, and understanding the role that a person has to play in managing another person, it kind of like when I got home, I saw that a lot of cats are going to go through the same way that we went, the long way. But there's a summary for everything. So anybody that needs a summary for a short while, under my wing for a while, I was summarize.
So uyithole nini le experience lesikhathi umuvela eJozi?
When I was in Joburg, yeah.
Busoqalile kwenda music na boPrala no, because it's 2014 umuvele nini ngeJozi?
So ngihamba it's been back and forth like this with Jozi. So I went there 2016, came back 2017, 2018 I came back now with the first psychotic disorder. So yeah.
Okay, as siqale la ku 2014 yalo singene kule ngoma la kutholakala khona uNajibile baba. Hey. Shout out to Chibile baba, by the way. Ngidoyeni interview yakhe. So angeke ngunike too much nga Chibile baba because kunento lekaenda kuze kutholakala lapha kule track yakhe ne. Into lekahlale ayenda leyo, but sizokhuluma ngayo. Se utholakala njani use studio then bathi ngena la kule ngoma le?
So basically when I started music ne ikhotman bengihlupa like from a young age. Ngitshela ikhotman mina ngifuna record ngene studio. Ngawar boy. So when the time came, yabo ngafika sahlangana and it was like, are you sure, are you ready? I was like, yeah, write a verse, and I wrote it ngangena dog makulti a shy track yabo. So it was a long time coming basically. And you know he's about bringing people together and giving everyone a chance. Yeah.
Then ngibani lo decide kuwena pra kuze asihlangane then nyalo skipeni na I get the back.
Or in the bag. In the bag, like, it was Pra's idea. We were like in studio recording a lot of songs, and they said, let's record an EP, and then we did it.
9 host usuka ligama lela 9 host.
It's like, you see, when you live your life and you go through so many things to an extent that you can't even mention them in words. I just tend, like, I had a different lifestyle. It's different times where I had to live a certain life and give up and start over from scratch and be someone else. Every year, when I had to go move somewhere, I had to become someone else, totally different. Exactly. So I became a lot of things at once, and even with my psychotic disorders, like there's other sides of me that keep coming back, and I get unconscious, and it just takes over. You see, so I call it 9 hosts because there's nine angels behind. You see, host. Yeah, so the living ghost.
Hey, that's why being shocked. But the living ghost to say uyisebenzise masobuye ngala ne.
Yeah.
So bunani asiye kumuva kwakho from la uye eJoburg le gang lele nifike enhlangana nayo nitholana kanjani?
Extreme Gang. So Extreme Gang ngahlangana nayo through J Peter.
Shout out J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So J Peter ongidlalela itrack lamajita, ungitshela ukuthi ahlalaphi. Mina ngamosha isikhathi ngashona khona ngathi ngifika lapha
man entolana kulele Jozi na J Speed
before Majid Extreme Gang suke sonke lapha
okay yeah
top
yeah
sesithopa sesong shaya amashow la sa perform sadlisa sakhwesha
Boris Madlisa
yeah sadlisa kancane sashaya kusema track J Speed was producer for a while baningi nala sifikile la ekhaya yabo
okay
yeah sasebenza Extreme Gang ngina tricks lapha na Comfy nginamula the rapper
Comfy comfort
okay best rapper alive
ngengimekele comfort itolo ayitsala ungicabulile itolo so ngengimekele chance yami lehle kahle eJozi bena comfort
akazange afike eJozi
okay it was since
kune
man kuxoxe it was since kunala performa khona asemshadweni comfort eninyalo ngimathi sokukhuluma isiZulu comfort ngoba sobuye eJozi nalapha wafike okay le ngam uploada ngako ne kulezulu ugood comfort noma anga not ukukhuluma when it comes to music ugood nakazafika performa lapha eJozi mawuthi wena ufike wachinja like the movie ufike wachinja uzugcoka naletino temazulu but ngendlela abam receiver ngayo kuncane indzawo emshadweni ukuthi bangafike ban receive when the music yawe hip hop I understand so ngilokudle ngayo but sesimphephizile sichubeka
so yeah so wesla standing nomumula the ruler yabo so it was a place where everyone could come. It was a nice studio and the guys were unknown. Emara saqala sabhumo, got big shows and then sat decide amajit stop it Jozi. You know, when we got there we had our differences and you know 9 hosts came to life.
Cool ku industry.
Yeah, cool.
Uke waba khona kulama shows lebeyenteka eRockefeller Sunday because I remember ku comfort ba perform lapha.
During those times or now?
During those times.
During those times performing over nje kumbula nepon bathi there was this event abashayelo with abu Black Motion abu Siashes. You remember this
okay
event? Yeah we were there and it was like we were going in the right direction and Ngulungulu was there. He was the leading force yabo
into ifunzile mhlambe eJozi because ukhulumana ngemanagement la mawufika ukuthi okay that's why uqala kuba imanager ngalatinto lotfunzile ngale Jozi lo ngafisa ukuthi mhlambe stand ngala even ungakhuluma nathi kulele send ama interview kuze sin help us connect grow industry because asina ama experience akubo Jozi la nathi mangabe ngise busy at Barberton community radio there is no job angina exposure kangako ngale but into lotfunzile through ku music maybe nathi lo ngafuna stand kulama platform lawo
you see when it comes to Jozi, Jozi, it's one place where a lot of people from different places are gathered.
Yeah.
So it's easy for anyone to pop. So the only challenge that we have like her is we know each other and somehow we underestimate each other. So it's all about like giving each other a chance. Like they talk about a long rope to hang yourself. Yeah. To give someone the chance to you see what Don is doing with the Kicking It show.
Yeah.
See, that's the beginning. Just providing the platform itself. What you're doing here itself. This is the start of it all. You see, and every day, every week, you're gonna have this artist who gonna come here, and then we're gonna share these ideas. Yeah. So that's all that matters, is when we come together and we are trying to fight for one goal. Yeah. Unlike letting one person do all the work, and then you feel used, you feel drained, your energy, So yeah.
Une ngoma le 1 ku SoundCloud.
Yes sir.
Ngoma le ya I reach ku 1000 something ngendlela bayilalele ngayo bantu. So mina busy out ngengoma le 1 since when the into leso why ungakabi mhlambe nema follow up ala tracks, because even ne bag ngabe nifake lapha I don't know ukuthi ngabe bayi streaming ngakanani. Or what was the idea ukuthi okay solo ufike ubeke le ngoma lengaka ska lesi 1.
No, Penelin Rush, my father dog, and it was the beginning of something beautiful. But then every other song that I worked on after Penelin Rush, my project they all got lost, as if I had a curse.
Ooh, okay.
All my good songs, all the hits,
because angeke vele man
all the hits, all the producers dog.
After the success lengaka, why ubese
it's some magic. Like each year, Baba, you work on the hits, Baba. Shine my hits from January to Pumla kono September, but you to crash your compute, and you have nothing to drop for the year. So you still have to work on picking yourself up and getting the energy to work on another project, and you know how that feels.
Then ufunzeni lokho lokuthi okay nyalo moving forward. Management side.
Yeah, do my own. I know that I'm going to be careful. If you know the pain, you are more careful in the steps that you take.
Cela ufundzise mhlambe ngale disorder. I wanna understand ukuthi because yes Kanye they say it's bipolar. I think now we know ukuthi what is bipolar. Yini mhlambe lolutho unenkinga ngayo, but asibeki based on when ukuthi maybe sifundze because it's new. Utheni
psychotic disorder. So they're giving it a medical term, dog. But like right now, I'm still trying to piece everything together because it's been coming. Besides just medically, it's a spiritual attack. So it's like you get confused. You get to this darkness. There's this cloud that comes over you. You see things, you hear things. You start to think different. You start to speak different, and you don't have no one can make sense of what you're saying.
I remember now but I think that's the way like funa shows nikhuluma ngayo through music.
Yeah, writing. Because it makes more sense when you write it down and you
even nathi masilalele siyakhona ka understand ukuthi kukhuluma ngani uthashe into le right nyalo nokubekisela uyakhumbula but itolo I think bekungcono lesikhathi ngifike ngikuthola urecorder lapha ngesimene bengingathembi ukuthi lento lo irecorder la ingaphuma ivakale lapha because mawufika la kule mic ngidokutshela ukuthi sende yiphi ne ufika ngathi uyahlala la kule mic ngathi mangizange ukubuta ukuthi mina nathi njani ukuthi mawufike uhlala la kule microphone slow the sound itophuma ngila usekhona ni yadifundzisa through music.
It comes with the experience of like being comfortable around the mic. Which way you need to project your voice. Even if I get this close, I know I can't scream. I need to be down. I need to keep it easy. But when it comes there, it comes out bald. You see, so you just understand the person you're working with and the type of equipment that you have, and that will be easy.
So okay, asiye ngisengaya disclose ale ngoma sengaphuma but ngifuna sikhulume ngalento le ngisho. Uthema urecorda le ngoma ngila uthi ngikhumbule endaweni but
ngikhumbule emva kwethu.
Ngikhumbule emva kwethu.
Chilling with my babe.
Yeah, okay, utoyishale but le but ngifuna kuya la even na play kinyalo wonke umuntu ucula bo ye nathi ngani ukuthi like lento stoyithanza because after lapho ngothi yende mina lento ukhumbule emva kwendlu ngiyawuva kahle uyashaya ngihleli no to change chilling with my baby but ukuthi mina ngifike after labo yelo bashaya so nathi ngani ukuthi lento lena into leto othanzwa ngumuntu.
It's like when you
kumbe ngilento le la nini
like vukele spoko ngitshela kazi dog, it just comes out and out to say it's having fun, like something about it, like when you listen it attracts you, and like if you don't want to do it, you just want to be part of it. If it's just listening and just understanding it, just yeah.
So yini lento le kwende ukuthi like uyabona lapho mawucala uchope ne sekhona okay icala njani le lona ndina because ngikhumbula emva kwendlu ngilafike uyishaye ilo ekhona
like baddie yo day money be coming my way chill on my pimping days some of my foolish ways
icala la kulo host cala la kulo host ucala so yale
ukuthi host yeah baddie yo day money be coming my way chill on my pimping days some of my foolish ways told them just keep the change man I'm free again yeah where did you go all of this money be turning me on couple of stories I cannot unfold couple of calls funny we started as bros and then kumbule emva kwendlu chilling with my babe ugoge ngazingeni vele indaba zethu besibamela to change bash was really crazy we was doing it
we was doing it then we was doing it what
let's be kids again yeah something like that
so now yini usuke usalabrate le success because gogo bekathi labantwana laba shothi bagula labo but yes not letting ngoma sithi yaphuma but lokuthi gogo nganaka ubona usingcono sibuyele kuko because ayingakhi ma language lo wakhuluma because even ithini ukhuluma Sotho uso music ngendlela ngiunderstand noma ngakuva ukuthi uthini ne ayikhumbula sikobhansha I understand ukuthi uthini but the song is nice
listen man
so ayingakhi ma language lo wakhuluma kumbe just uyahamba uthathe la uthatha khona njengoba uye kubo Jozi
nje khambe ungahamba ufika enzaweni you just adapt you know and you move noma ngahlala nemashangana I adapt and then I move to the next one noma ngafika ngihlale nemabhunu I adapt and then I move on so you know detach adapt you end up knowing a lot of things or just knowing some ideas and just applying those
ne kusebenza na pra na chibili baba yini mhlambe lokuvulele kona that's why ngesimene kube I problem ukuthi mina ucale kulabantu laba ucali e top but ucale kahle so I don't know ukuthi from la uyapi because ucale to we level le right
so I went from pra chibili baba to Speeder and DJ Blast Speeder and DJ Blast I don't know if you know DJ Blast
hayi ukhona umlebe ngimcabangile manje ngibonile ukuthi akusube bengifuna ukukhala bengithi uthi Blazer but I know
Blazer
who
Blazer crisis are you talking about that Blazer
yeah.
I started his laptop was the first like recording like yabo ku laptop yakhe ngaqala ukurecorda la before ngiyakpra so we took the work from his laptop sayakpra
okay then from now on your side go music because didn't think ngoma le need recorded I understand
yes
where is the direction iphi mhlambe isound yakho ucubeka vele as musician kumbe kukhona la ngathi la ngido ya 100 la ngiya rapper 99
yeah you never know mara like there's a project that's going to come out
yeah
well let's see what we've done there and let's meet again this khuluma at the next one that's coming
unabani the project
so the project le ngiphethe mula the rap ngiphethe Shibili Baba ngiphethe BOD
yeah
khona lesikuhlanganisayo na Chloe Perez yabo yeah cishe just for the first tracks to qala lapho I might even go get and tease
yeah
on
your side le management do you have artists under you because or just you doing management with anyone lo ngafuna ukuthi umncede kum manager ngethu
it's a thing of we need to have a conversation about it so you can understand what I'm doing and what we are doing it's not just we are managing each other basically because I'm also an artist and
that's why when
so far it's just me and Chloe are starting a movement and we are each other's managers and so Stobona from there people are gonna join along because I had these other cats but they're still dealing with some issues of growing up that you know they have a lot of expectations you know so I'm giving them time to just figure it out on their own but you know I have my eyes on them
asikhuluma ngalelo baleke kakhulu la kimi because after the interview le I think ihlele ndo le niyendile angifuni ngiyokwenza angisisho ukuthi ngalama interview eprint ngiyakuthi ngawo because lengakutshela ukuthi bengine direction ngawo e-radio because ngiqhamuka ku radio nebengifuna abantu ba understand i-radio sene YouTube i-message ivele esikhaleni ngayibita ngibona ilento esabantu uma interview through like i-magazine ku newspaper just benda ama interview le interview lesiyenda la bona bayenda in writing
yes sir
after lapho ngilakufike khona ngabita Thabiso ukuthi okay Thabiso une website yokuthi bantwana babhala ama article nani but now uenda ama bio kumbe nenda ama bio kufike njani ukuthi okay asende la ama bio lawo
it was Chloe's idea because she started with hers, and the thing is, we kind of like guided. Like I came in there and there to guide wherever. So she made hers, she made Lady P's, and then we made mine. So yeah.
Kona la beba wafuna khona kumbe just ukuthi okay lesi sibitoba nayo
yeah, it's creative. We made everything. We made business plans, everything. Yeah.
Ngikuphi lo kumcoka la umuntu lekufuna understand makafuna ukuthi umendele ibio because kune introduction just ukuthi introduce leli artist, then history yakhe ukuthi uyapi on your side ukuthi inspire ngibani ma future plan, then ne social media nema booking. But letinto ngitip letibalekile leti imcoka lekufuna mhlambe lo muntu makatletsa aqale ngani.
I guess like that, what we did, what we do, we are summarizing your journey. We ask you the questions and then you give us the answers, and then we just write them in a business form for you. So basically, you just need to understand the highs and lows of your journey and the beginning and the now. So you're just sharing a part of your journey. It's just spark up a conversation as you're sending it to the next person. Good see, they must have an idea about you and what you do and what inspires and where you come from and where you plan to go. Yeah.
Any plans nge business side beside your music, because music ngiyacabanga ngolotho ngenisa imali ma business through management? Do you have my plans?
So in terms of business,
yeah. Noma uthi ngiqale ngiyibude so ukuthi siyapi thina siyiMpumalanga because we party eMpumalanga.
Yeah.
Mangafuna kuyisummarize singaqala siyibuye siyitselite la khaya Baba John.
Yeah, we're going to the world's map and siqala la khaya. Charity begins at home. You know, in order for us to raise the flag for Africa, we need to unite here. You see, everything is going bad right now. So we need some good.
Hey, ngibukele lenye interviews anilokutshela nanginento bengihlale ngisho. But bengasi ukuthi bengacabanga ukuthi don't enlighten so ukuthi so through i-COVID-19 ngilakubonakele khona ukuthi especially into ya kini bantu bema artist ukuthi what is this thing? Whatever i-government
system, dog.
Yeah,
just call it the system.
And it was part unfuni lo ku-unite angisho ukuthi like ngathi aniyiboni the same thing because begiga nini anama gigs number 1. I understand.
The fire to even make songs dies. You're not gonna perform it.
Most angisho ukuthi wrong ni sponsor abantu bema alcoholic brand bavale industry yabo lokuthi vele bekuyi shut down ngala kini go music. I understand.
It's bad.
So ngila kufuna khona ke le unity bese iyabuya even noma ingabuyi njani akudzingi ukuthi ube mngane umuntu le system yokuthi apartheid ayicabanga qhamuke so I don't know ngimncane ukuthi net mangabe umhlobo akunankinga akudzingi ukuthi size sivane net mangabe sikhawada lo nani net ngicabanga manje qhamuke net masingabe sima artist akunenzaba sitobona after.
Can I share something with you?
Yeah.
Chloe shared something this morning about apartheid. It's funny that it's coming up in the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, the whole concept of apartheid, it's like this. It is. They convinced us amongst each other.
Yeah.
There's no one who's good enough.
Okay, yeah.
That's all they did.
Ngindele bengubuta like ngakhanyiwe ukuthi sivuma ukuthi siyatshela because the media iya owner. We don't own any media platforms, I understand.
Yeah.
So nanyalo ngindele isho ukuthi wena lo music phela lo music ngiwo lo khulumako lo wena ngiwo lo wenda ukuthi sibe na le interview le ngabe bengana bekude lo music bese yokhuluma ngani but mangabe banginika icloud ukuthi nifile man nonke kunjalo.
Yeah, kunjalo no G yabo.
Ku social media umuntu lo ufuna ukuxhumana nawe ukuthola njani?
At AK9host on Instagram and then it's at 9host music on every other online digital platform and music digital platform.
I think seyaphela le interview singakhuluma ngale living ghost nyalo ukuthi noma sengawena because ubiye ngayo mase ihlanga la. Why then did you choose ukuthi okay let me go with the living ghost now?
Yeah. So you know when you suffer a psychotic disorder, it's like there's a ghost that takes over your conscious. It's like you become unconscious and someone else is living your life for you. So I was able to fight and reclaim that. So I'm saying I'm the living ghost because within me there's still a ghost that exists.
Yeah.
So anytime anything can trigger it to come out and it will be somebody's worst day.
Ukhona lo ake mhlambe wakuattenda ngisengazi ngitshende ma psychology ngifuna ukuyenga that's why mina ngihelp music. Ngisho ngiyacabanga futhi wonke umuntu legula kwakhe I don't because sonke sibuya to background lay one from le ama system ngendlela asikhawate ngayo through kuhlupheka kwaseduction kuyafana ngicabanga mangabe besingithi noma ngabe ukhule right ekhayini wonke umuntu makane black tax kuyafana uthiyami so uke mhlambe wabona ama psychology kumbe sakukhuliswa abantu abazali bakutshela ukuthi okay nginedinto lethi kumbe vele le calling ifuna uyikhipha through ku music kuthi manga uyikhipha khona usatogula uvele uyovale.
So in terms of therapy, I use the people around me as a tool for therapy.
Yeah.
Everyone I conversate with, I will bring up something that is bothering me because I've proven to be not someone who has to hide emotions. I have to let everything out, even if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You know, even if it makes the next person feel good or bad. Instead of keeping it in my head, I need to share it. You see, because if I keep it there, then one day it's gonna end up causing a lot of confusion for me. So because I'm going through something that I'm still yet to understand, because there's spiritual terms to these things as well. You see. So yeah, the ghost, man.
Post ala mabhayo leli enwendile so far. So artist lo noma umuntu lofuna ibhayo wenda njani uthola kuphi? So ukuthola through la social media lawa.
Yeah, you can hit us up on Facebook, you know. You can call. We'll design a promo for everything. And then we'll just give everyone a clear direction on which number and which page to like get us on.
Lama picture I choose nguwe kumbe I choose ngibo ukuthi okay sifuna lawo.
You can select them and share, and we just place them for you. We'll give you different versions of it, and you choose the one you like. And for $70 you get it.
Mfethu angibonge ukuthi ubuyela donya akusilula kuye kungithuze mina like kuthi mangabe umuntu waye as an artist uthathe angisho ukuthi wrong ngenza lamanye ama artists but sonke sifuna mangabe ul artist into bekusala ku radio mase ku radio kumbe kule platform le sonke sifuna ukuhola kucala kufuna sidle lapha so why like uthathe career yakho uyibeke emuva then ufuna ukuphusha kulabanye but ngik-uploada for lokho ukuthi okay ngila lo unity la ifuna khona ukuthi okay siyashoda la you understand so kuhle chubeka nako then lo music akabuye lapha angene ngalahleki lama project because egcineni utogcine ungana project.
Yes, but yeah, there's fire on the way. Nelani EP, it's coming.
Yeah. Iphelele la ke interview yethu Asicoce Na Prince Vilakazi.
Let's talk about it. Asicoce. Let's talk about it. Asicoce. Let's talk about it. Asicoce.